The All Mansions of Rastafari and the Movement for Social Justice are calling for the government to expunge all minor marijuana offences, at least until marijuana decriminalisation legislation comes into effect. Cherrylene Lewis reports.
One representative of the MSJ is calling for government to ease the strain on persons who are charged for small amounts of marijuana and are before the courts. Chair of the youth arm, Angela Hart, made a statement at a press conference today.
We are making a public call to the government to declare a moratorium on all arrests for small amounts of marijuana. We believe that this would clear the backlog in the judicial system. We also believe that this would save the state millions in tax dollars instead of enforcing a law which, by and large, targets a crime without a victim.
Hart said to date the government has not given a firm statement with respect to the decriminalisation of marijuana.
How can the government spend millions in tax dollars for 2 months of public consultations, listening as marijuana advocates painstakingly describe the dangers of criminalisation, only for the government to boast that we would be enforcing the very laws that we want to repeal?
Additionally, one representative of the All Mansions of Rastafari said there has been insufficient information given on the scope of the proposed legislation.
Being one of the main stakeholders representing the Rastafari body, we still do not know what is the scope of the government's decriminalisation program. And at this point in time, up to now, we have not been called to discuss anything, so we don't know what's going on.
Legislation targeted at marijuana decriminalisation should be introduced in Parliament by mid-2019. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley made a statement earlier this year. His comments followed Attorney General Faris Al-Wari, who said legislation on the decriminalisation of marijuana will be laid in Parliament in the first half of 2019. Cherrylene Lewis, TTT News.